It's been a while since I've made a video, but that doesn't mean I've just been sitting around. We've been pretty busy here at home, and we've made a trip up into Northern California during the Thanksgiving week to visit family and spend some time with them. Now Lee's on his last business trip before retiring, and I have been painting and working around the house. I fit in a 2-week trip to the boat while he was gone. Just came back to our cold weather, and I am going to talk about why it seems so hard to leave. So we found a boat we love in a great cruising destination. One would think it would be a simple matter of just moving to the boat, renting the house, and shoving off. But we're finding that it's a bit more complicated than that. There's some emotional ties there. There's things to consider, like who's going to handle our finances, how are we going to handle medical, and we thought we would accomplish these things quite quickly. We thought that we would actually be cruising right now. However, there's still a little bit more to do. Our plans involve renting our house so that when we become too old and decrepit to sail, or if for some reason we don't enjoy cruising, we will have a place to return to. But having lived in the same house for 28 years, there were needed repairs that we had just lived with. For example, the garage door, which was hard to open, rooms that needed painting, and a gate that needed replacing. All things that will make the property more attractive to a renter. Several of the repairs we wish we had done long ago, because now it's so nice to have an automatic opening garage again, or a gate that swings so easily. While the house is undergoing transformation, we are also downsizing. We have rented a 20-foot storage container to store our favorite possessions. But that means being selective and culling out things we no longer use or things that are replaceable. We have made multiple dump runs and trips to the thrift shop, with more in the future. The selection process also means closing the doors on chapters in our lives. Both Lee and I are in our 60s, and when we come back, there will be activities that we will no longer do. For the longest time, I avoided finding a home for my saddles. I felt that by getting rid of them, it would acknowledge that I won't ride anymore. Skiing is another example. We spent many seasons as a family skiing, and it was hard to say goodbye to my skis. But I can feel good that they have gone to the Unwreckables, an organization for adaptive handicap skiing, and my skis will help others, just as the Unwreckables helped me when I first began skiing. So, there is a silver lining in giving things away. Our lifestyle change is not only affecting us, but our children, parents, siblings, and friends. Our youngest daughter, Beverly, who's here on Christmas break, was really saddened when the trampoline disappeared. And it also affected me too. I remember looking out the kitchen window and watching Beverly, her brother, and the neighbor kids just all bouncing on it at the same time. Sometimes it was kind of crazy. So good memories. And sometimes I feel a little sad when I have to close a chapter or a door. And it's a little depressing, but I have to keep remembering that there's one big wide open door waiting for us at Marina Guaymas. Our oldest daughter likes to joke that we are going to our deaths, and La Brisa is our coffin. And I'm not entirely sure she is joking. However, to kind of reassure everybody and to stay in touch, we've done a couple things, or will be doing a couple things. I already have a Mexican cell phone. I have it through Telcel, which seems to have really good coverage in Mexico. It's very economical, so for about approximately 50 cents a day, I can have unlimited calling within Mexico, the US, and Canada. So that's nice to be able to just pick up the phone and call. I also have internet. And if someone here in the US needs to get a hold of me, they can get a hold of me by making an international call. We're also thinking about purchasing a DeLorme InReach, which is satellite based, and it would let us text back and forth wherever we are, be it in Guaymas or a secluded anchorage or at sea. Additionally, it has a web link where friends and family can click on the link and see where exactly on the map we're located. Both our mothers have passed away, but our dads are in good health. However, they're 89 and 92 years old. And of course, they're concerned about our plans. My dad in particular is worried about our safety and said that we would be better served by flying to New York and spending our money watching Broadway plays. We too are concerned about them and realize that when we leave, it may be the last time we see them, and that we might be coming back for a funeral. However, that holds true for any of our loved ones. No one knows what the future holds. Family get-togethers will be lovely memories for us, and we will be absent from annual family events like the wood chopping and barbecue, helping to prepare and share Thanksgiving. And of course, marathon game playing, and still more game playing. We will no longer share crazy game evenings with our siblings and laughing until it hurts.
What's this business?
What?
What's that?
You're being recorded.
Great. So if you had hidden it, I might have acted cooler.
Well,
See? You would have got a better result. So maybe your filming technique is not the best.
Our friends are happy we are actually setting off on our dream, but sad that we will no longer be around for dinners or fun outings. Lee and I, too, look back on weekend trips that we have made with friends and meals we have shared and know that we will miss them, too. Everyone talks about coming out for a visit, and we hope they do. Lee's younger brother has kindly taken on the responsibility of paying our bills. He will have access to one of our checking accounts, and when we are not able to pay a bill online, he will go ahead and pay that. Having access to online bill pay has made life vastly easier for anybody that is remote. However, one does have to have good internet connection. We will continue to maintain our medical here in the U.S., as both Lee and I have some ongoing medical concerns. And as long as we are in the Sea of Cortez, there is efficient and quick transportation back up to the U.S., making it easy for us to come up for appointments. For any emergencies that may arise, we will seek local services and pay for it out of pocket. So where do we stand in regards to our timeline to be on the boat? Way behind, as is usual for us. Things take longer than estimated. We have taken the steps to loosen the dock lines, but we are not yet untied. Of course, we haven't been entirely all work and no play. We've always felt that life is meant to be enjoyed no matter where we are, and sooner or later, we will eventually be living on the boat. Join us in the next episode when I share my experiences from my most recent trip to the boatyard.
It's okay. She didn't have to high-five you. I didn't feel this.
she's recording you, dear. You forget.
That's what the red blinking light is.